Okay, yes. Okay, so today we're gonna have an important conversation. This is, I guess this can also be the worst advice for PCOS and fibroids. Okay, we're gonna do both today. I can't stay on super long like I usually do, probably like an hour max, because today's a crazy day. Thank you, Ty, for sharing the video. Yes, if you guys don't mind, please like the video. All you have to do to like the video literally is just tap on the screen. That's pretty much it. Okay, please tap on the screen. Let's get some likes, at least 100 likes. Okay, before we get started, all right? Yeah, so today we're gonna talk about worst advice for fibroids. Okay, worst advice for fibroids, for PCOS. Very important conversation because a lot of women, again, are suffering with these issues and they've been giving really not the best of, let me just be honest, horrible advice from their doctor, okay? Horrible advice from their doctor. And unfortunately, it's actually, worsening their health, worsening their, not just their health, but also making the whole situation worse, feeding their fibroids even more. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Yes, let's get the likes up, please. It's free, y'all. It's free. I put another woman onto you. Hopefully she will join, but she really needs you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ty. Hi, Sylvia. I emailed you this morning, okay? The learning platform is open. I also sent you a message to let you know. So yes, the learning platform for the 6-week womb healing intensive. I'm excited for you to get started, all right? So it's gonna be an amazing intensive. So yes, and hopefully Ty, she does sign up as well. And yeah, because listen, it's 2024, we're about to be in March, and I tell women, if you're ready to heal in 2024, it's time for you to actually really go all in on your healing journey when it comes to your womb, okay? Go all in cancel your myomectomies, cancel your surgeries, and actually go all in to heal. Good morning, I have very heavy bleeding during my period the last 10 days. Nora, do you have fibroids? Okay, but anyway, let me get started. So my name is Sasha. I'm a holistic women wellness specialist, and what I do is I help women with fibroids, with PCOS, with ovarian cysts, with other reproductive health issues. I help them address the root cause, get to the root cause of the issue, okay? You know, the reason why these things were developed, to actually need the root cause and actually help them dissolve these issues naturally. So shrink and dissolve fibroids, shrink and dissolve cysts, get rid of heavy bleeding, get rid of menstrual issues, restore hormonal balance in the body. That is so important, okay? That is so important because a lot of women don't understand that these issues they don't come out of the blue. We actually are the ones that spark the plug for fibroids to occur in the body, okay? So I just want you guys to understand that. It's not, again, yes, make sure you're following me. If you're not following me, be sure to follow me, okay? I talk about these reproductive health issues all the time, especially fibroids. If you're not following me, follow me. I also click the link in my bio to join my email list, so you know when I'm going live, okay? You'll know when I'm going live. If you're on my email list, I always send out an email before I go live, all right? So hey, everyone. So today we're going to talk about, again, the worst advice that women are receiving for fibroids, for PCOS. This is a very important conversation because, again, the information that's going around that doctors are still reciting after decades of just bad information, and you see what it's doing to women. And a lot of women are having hysterectomies at early ages and surgical procedures and not really finding healing. I just got an email today. Somebody was telling me that she had 2 fibroid surgeries, and it just breaks my heart because women are going surgery after surgery and then still are dealing with, and she had 2 fibroid surgeries and then dealing with another reproductive health issue, okay? So that's a lot of women, right? They're having these surgeries thinking that they're gonna cure everything, and that's not what's going on. They're actually getting other estrogen-dominant health issues because you still have what caused the fibroids to develop. You still have that in your body, whether you have the surgery or not. That's why it's so important to get to the root cause of the issue and address and heal these issues from the root cause. I will always say that. I will always stay on that square because that's how we really heal, okay? That's how we prevent issues from coming back. When you heal your womb, you do heal your entire body, okay? As a woman, that the womb space is a very important organ. The womb is a very important organ. All right, this is our menstrual cycles are our 5th vital sign, and it's a reflection of your health. So if you have issues with the womb, there's issues with your health overall. All right, so let's talk about it. What's the worst advice? So looking for treatment options. If you go on if you go to the doctor and you have fibroids, or you go to every other, hold on one second, I'll answer the questions in a second, okay? If you go to every other doctor or fibroid, awareness platform, right? They'll tell you, hey, there's these treatment options, there's this treatment options, there's this available, but they never address, okay, how do I address first of all, why did this fibroid occur in my body, okay? Why did it occur? Because there's contrary to popular belief, there are reasons why fibroids occur. And I always talk about this in my root causes videos, okay? There's reasons why these fibroids occurred. Why? How, so I can prevent them from coming back. I can prevent them from becoming a bigger issue in my life, and also how to eliminate these fibroids. They're just focused on treatment options, and that's a mistake. If you're focused on treatment and you're not focused on healing, you're not focused on getting to the root cause of the problem, if you're just focused on little fast remedies that's gonna, again, make you feel better for the moment, you're doing it wrong. It's horrible advice, and it's a horrible way of addressing an issue. If you don't address the issue from the root cause, you don't solve it. You don't solve it, right? And why don't we understand that when it comes to our womb? So you have to address the issue. What's going on? Why did you develop fibroids, okay? And that's what I help women do. So, hi, do you have a remedy for fibroids? Absolutely. I've helped many women shrink and dissolve their fibroids. I have, lots of client testimonials on my page. You can go to the first tab. If you go to the tab near the bio, you'll see client testimonials, a range of them. So if you want a remedy for fibroids, and that just, if you want to treat, I don't want to say treatment or remedy. If you want to heal, shrink, and dissolve your fibroids, I have my 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course. The link is in my bio. And I also have my 6-week womb healing intensive that starts on Friday, where I actually work with you to help shrink and dissolve your fibroids, okay? So that's, so that's what I do. I don't just do quick remedies for fibroids. If you're here for a quick remedy, real quick, wrong place, okay? I heard that fibroids also come from being vitamin D deficient. That's one of the root causes. There's many root causes for fibroids, but that is one of the root causes. But just think of it like this. When you're gonna have a hard time really absorbing nutrients anyway when you have fibroids because of the toxic load in the body, because of the digestive health issues. When you have fibroids, there are also backed up digestive issues, okay? Same thing with PCOS. So keep that in mind as well. That's why a lot of people that have fibroids, PCOS, and these health issues are mineral deficient, okay? Let's talk about, so birth control. I always put this out there because I know that I'm always getting new people on my lives. Shout out to the new people. Make sure you guys are following me. But they will make you get on birth control to treat fibroids or PCOS, which actually creates more of a toxic load in the body, okay? So when you're on birth control, it's flooding your body with, all these synthetic hormones, and it's suppressing your own natural hormone, which is a huge issue, okay? And somebody posted yesterday, I'm gonna share it on my Facebook, all these things that occur when you're on birth control, all these mineral deficiencies, all these issues, it throws your body out of balance. These synthetic hormones are literally creating toxins in the body. So women need to, for that to be the treatment option for fibroids or PCOS is very, very harmful to women, okay? So just keep that in mind. So if you're on birth control, I always say this, get off of it. Yes, let's get some more likes. If we can get this to 1,000 likes, ladies, if you're enjoying this live, if you're learning so far, we've only been on here for a few minutes, like the video. All you have to do is tap on the screen to like the video. That is, it's completely free, okay? Let's get it up to 1,000 likes. Yes, thank you so much for liking the video. Yes, let's get it up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Thank you, Nicole, for liking the video. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Fifi Butterflies, for liking the video. I appreciate it. Okay, so I also want to talk about doctors are still saying that fibroids is genetic, which has been shown to not be true. Research hasn't confirmed whether fibroids are genetic or not. They're actually not genetic. What is genetic more so is like the hormonal imbalance you have when you have fibroids, estrogen dominance. Yes, we can give that, pass that down. We can also pass down just a weak reproductive system, lymphatic weaknesses, right? We can pass that down. However, you cannot pass down actual fibroids, okay? So the fact that these doctors are saying they're genetic, that is actually false. And guess what? Even though you can pass down what causes fibroids to occur, what can cause the environment for fibroids to occur, you still are the person that sparks the plug when it comes to fibroids. So you're the reason why it occurred. I'm not trying to put the blame on you because we don't know what we don't know, but your habits, right? Even the thoughts you think, you neglecting your emotional health, you neglecting yourself in general. This also causes fibroids to occur, right? So when you have fibroids, hey Kay, good day. When you have fibroids, this is literally letting you know, or PCOS, you've been neglecting yourself. Some way, somehow, you've been neglecting yourself. You've been, neglecting your health, your emotional well-being, your physical well-being, right? More than likely, you're not eating the best diets, okay? You're also, again, neglecting yourself. I always say this, a lot of times these reproductive health issues come from burnout, extreme, burnout, stress. When you've been dealing with it, it's been compounded for many years and you haven't done anything about it, right? And your body also always shows you signs before you actually full on get these issues. Fibroids, definitely, for sure. But the thing is, we don't really listen to the signs. We normalize the signs. Like, for example, cramping. People still think to this day, and put a 1 in the chat if you think cramping is normal. Put a 1 in the chat if you still think that cramping is normal. It's completely normal. It's part of, just being a woman. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm just curious, okay? Don't feel shy. Don't feel shy, because a lot of people think that. Nobody? Okay, so everybody, all 83 people on here. Okay, so thank you for being honest. Thank you. So put a 1 in the chat if you still think that cramps are totally normal and that it's just part of being a woman and it is what it is, okay? Okay, so we have a couple people. Okay, so thank you guys for being honest. It's not. It's a hormonal imbalance, okay? Whenever you feel pain, that is an imbalance, okay? That's imbalance in the body. That is inflammation in the body. It is never normal to feel pain. And I think as women, we've normalized pain. We've been taught to, yes, that's what's been taught to us. Exactly, bad girl, Pim. So we have been taught a very toxic way. We have been taught to think that pain is normal, and it's not, okay? We should not be experiencing pain every single month. When you actually clear the toxins from your body, the inflammation, and again, you rebalance your hormones, you're not gonna feel pain. You're not gonna feel pain during your cycles. It's the most beautiful things ever. I never got cramps in the past, but now they are so painful. So I'm happy you mentioned that sincerely. Is it Aisha? I know I'm saying it wrong. Asaya? I'm not sure. But I'm happy you mentioned that. So what sparked the plug for the cramps to appear? So think back. When the cramps started appearing, what was going on? Were you dealing with lots of stress? Were you maybe changing your eating habits? Were not the best? Were you actually eating nutrient-rich foods? What actually, take your time when speaking. Please don't tell me what to do on here. Do you guys think I'm talking too fast? It's a lot of trolls on. If you guys think I'm talking too fast, let me know. But I just hate when people tell me what to do. Does coffee produce cramps? Yeah, absolutely. Caffeine will produce cramps. What do you recommend for fibroids? I recommend, if you want to for women that want to get to the root cause of the problem, that's the only thing I address, right? Not talking too fast. Thank you, sincerely, Aisha. Not at all. Thank you. A little bit. Okay. I'll try to slow down a little bit. I am a fast talker. Okay, so I recommend for fibroids getting to the root cause. Number 1, determining what sparked the plug for fibroids to occur. So think back to when you got fibroids, right? Think back, whether it was 2 years ago, 5 years ago, when you found out you had fibroids, and think back to what was going on in your life when you developed fibroids. A lot of people will see that, I just got out of a divorce, I was in a bad relationship, or I was, I was in this job that was very toxic, or maybe it was COVID and I was stressed out during COVID and I wasn't eating the best, I wasn't taking care of myself, I was just literally in the house with a mask on, I don't know. So just kind of see where you were in life. Was it a highly stressful time? Were you taking care of your emotional health? Were you taking care of were you actually taking care of yourself during that time? And majority, I would say 10 out of 10 women tell me, no, I wasn't, will tell me. So that's the first step in determining, what I would recommend for fibroids. Then I would recommend you completely changing your diet and number 1, changing your mindset first around fibroids and understanding they develop for a reason, and that this means that we have to start taking care of our bodies, taking care of ourselves, okay? So total lifestyle and diet change completely, and becoming the best version of yourself, and shifting out of that mindset and shifting out of those habits that you adopted when you had fibroids, okay? So then once we do that, then adopting a structured treatment, I don't want to say treatment plan, but a holistic plan that's going to help you heal your womb, okay? And that's what I do for women. So if you want, for example, if you guys want the entire list of what to do in in-depth steps on how to get rid of fibroids, how to dissolve fibroids, I have my 12 steps on how to shrink fibroids, okay? So be sure to check that out. The link is in my bio, my 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course. It is an amazing course that contains lots of things, okay? Lots of trainings, and also lists out the things that you need to do, and shows you, has a meal plan, grocery shopping list, and so many other things. Also helps you eliminate heavy bleeding, reverse anemia, cleanse the lymphatic system, which needs to be done when you have fibroids, cleanse the liver, which needs to be done when you have fibroids, and so on and so forth, okay? So yes, let's like the video, and I'm gonna go on the rest of the worst advice for fibroids, but please like the video, tap on the screen. Let's get the likes up, okay? How do I get to the bio? You know what? TikTok is the only place where I hear that question a lot, and it's just so weird to me. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. Go to my page. The bio is at the top of the page, and you'll see the link there, okay? I mean, you know, I don't know. I get that question a lot on TikTok, and I'm like, what's going on here? Literally go to my page. You'll see the top of my page will be my bio, okay? Hopefully that will help. Okay, yes, let's get some more likes before we get started to the next worst advice for fibroids. If you're enjoying this live, please tap on the screen, like the video. All you gotta do is tap, ladies. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, let's get it up, the likes up to 1.3 or 1.5 if we can. Thank you, Ellie, for liking the video. Thank you, Batgirl Pimp, for liking the video. Let's get the likes up. I have a 9-centimeter fibroid. You could still get rid of a 9-centimeter fibroid. I personally got rid of a 8-centimeter fibroid years ago. So you can still get rid of a 9-centimeter fibroid. That's not too difficult, okay? Well, let me not say it's not too difficult, but you can still get rid of a 9. I had a client get rid of a 6-centimeter fibroid in 3 months. Thank you, Social Butterfly, for liking the video. Thank you, ladies, for liking the video. Thank you, Cecily. I know I'm saying your name wrong. Erica, for liking the video. But yeah, so also when you first find out that you have fibroids, a lot of doctors will say, let's say it's small, like 2 centimeters. They will say, okay, they'll give you the watch and wait technique, right? And this is what the watch and wait technique is. Oh, it's not bothering you. I see that you have fibroids here. It's not bothering you. You know, that's okay. We'll just watch it. That's the worst advice you can get for fibroids. There's a lot of women out there with maybe one, like small fibroids, and it's not really bothering them. Some women it is bothering them, but it's not really exhibiting symptoms yet. But listen, fibroids grow. They do grow when you don't get to the root cause of the problem, when you continue with the same habits that cause the fibroids to occur, they do grow. So what happens when they grow? Then they start exhibiting more symptoms. And as they grow, these symptoms get worse and worse and worse. So I want to just put that out there, that don't ever let a doctor tell you, hey, let's just watch and wait. It's actually setting you up for failure, okay? You want to address the fibroids as soon as you find out that you have them. Even honestly, if you're watching me, you don't have fibroids, you haven't been checked whether you have fibroids. Fibroids are so common that I'm telling women to prevent them from occurring, okay? They make me look prego. Grace, if you tap on the screen, Grace, are you new to TikTok? Okay, are you in the US? Are you new to TikTok? I just want to make sure. Okay, they prescribed me my Fembri. You don't want to take that. Medications, and I said this earlier, when it comes to these medications, they're actually creating toxins in the body. They're not healing the fibroid, they're just suppressing your own natural hormones. Some of these medications have, please tell yes. Okay, yes, I am new. Okay, click on my name, it should be on the left, and you'll get to my page, okay? So, it's really important for you to address these issues before they become an issue. Don't wait until they start heavy bleeding. That's what a lot of women do, right? Their fibroids are small, they will, okay, I'll just ignore it. But then they wait until it gets to be a problem. Then they want to address it, right? But how about if you address it before it got to that point, right? That's so important. Do not let a doctor ever tell you, hey, let's just watch and wait. Understand that with time, fibroids grow. And they can grow quite big, quite fast. We had somebody on here a couple of days ago that said that she had 2 football-sized fibroids, okay? 2 football-sized fibroids. That is no joke, right? Fibroids can grow, and they can grow big. So it's so important for you to get to the root cause of the problem as soon as possible. Do not look for what treatment option can I do? What remedy can I do? No, get to the root cause of the problem. What created these fibroids to occur? Good morning. I thought I was going to be able to do the 6-week program, but I'm not able to. No problem, Kiana. And Kiana, let me know too, because we also do 2 payments, so you can split the payments. So let me know if that will be a better option for you, okay? Because the 6-week Womb Healing Intensive, we're starting on Friday, and the ladies actually I send them out the learning platform, the welcome module, so they can be ready for Friday. I'm so excited. Mine is the size of a small watermelon. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Grace. Is there other programs or commitments you have? Yes. I have my Detoxify Your Womb program. That's always available. It's 3 months, but that's my top level program. This is for women that's really serious. It's 3 months, so it's, you know, it's not. It's, of course, it's much more expensive than you know, the 6-week intensive. It's like it's a very powerful program. It's for women that's looking to completely transform, okay? And we have a questionnaire to see whether you're a good candidate for that, because not everybody's a good candidate for that. Because I'm working with you very closely in the Detoxify Your Womb program. This has helped women get pregnant who are dealing with issues. This is where my client got rid of a 6-centimeter fibroid, got rid of them, and all her endometriosis symptoms and, you know, endometriosis, you know, they were like, and then when all her symptoms were gone. So where can I purchase? Which one? The DLW, which one did you want to purchase or subscribe? You can click the link in my bio to subscribe to my email list. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my email list. Now, as far as the 6-week womb healing intensive, that one is this is the last round. So after Thursday, you won't be able to sign up. Okay, Kiana, I hope that a miracle can happen. You never know what can happen between now and Thursday. Maybe somebody will say, you know what? Let me just give you the money or borrow you the money for this or something, okay? Because again, it's important. Like whenever it comes to your womb health, it's so important. Like if I had somebody around when I was going through, I wish I did. You know, the internet, social media wasn't as big back then. I wish I had somebody around like me. Listen, I would be like, I don't care what I have to do. I need to address this, because going through surgery is just, you know. So yes, just make sure you're on the email list. You see what we have available. For when I click on it, it says subscription. On your name, it says, okay, Grace, I don't know what to do. Somebody help Grace. I don't know. She's new to TikTok. She don't know how to get to my page. I don't know. I can't really deal with that right now, Grace. I don't know. Somebody help Grace if they can. Currently, I have a sister that died of fibroids. She was preparing to go to her second surgery. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Mary. She died of fibroids. Like how, somebody on my page commented that too. Like how did somebody die of fibroids? I never heard of that before that. Just got your 21-day meal plan. Okay, Jessica, let me know how you like it. I have a 21-day womb healing meal plan for those that struggle with their meals. Just to let you guys know. Okay, so let me get on with it. Okay, so watch and wait technique that these doctors, you know, push. Definitely you want to avoid it. You want to avoid that. You want to address. Thank you, Kiana. Thank you so much, Kiana. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ellie. Okay, so another mistake, the worst advice for fibroids is not getting to the root cause of the problem. This one is a huge one. And I see a lot of women, every time I do a live, people are like, well, what can I do really quick for fibroids? What are some remedies I can do for fibroids? Nobody ever wants to get to the root cause of the problem, ever. And that's a huge issue. Okay, nobody ever wants to get to the root cause of the problem. And that is why so many women are dealing with fibroids. So many women don't see relief when it comes to fibroids, or they get fibroids again, because they're not. You have to change your mindset when it comes to fibroids to get to the root cause. Thank you, Mary, for liking the live. Thank you so much for liking the live. It is so important for you to realize that this is not something you just want to, you know, skip past and just, not address, okay? You have to understand that you got these fibroids for a reason. Thank you, LaDonna, for liking the live. You got these fibroids for a reason. It's not, again, something that you just want to, breeze past, right? Because again, what happens is that if you can get fibroids, you can also get adenomyosis, which happens to a lot of women, endometriosis, PCOS. A lot of women have PCOS and fibroids. Some women know, some women don't know, just haven't been diagnosed yet, right? So this, again, I always say this, the root cause, one of the root causes is estrogen dominance. You have a hormonal imbalance when you have fibroids. Okay, the same things that cause fibroids also cause breast cancer, uterine cancer, cervical cancer, right? So you're a higher risk for these things. That's why it's so important that you have to address the root cause. You have to, right? This is like important, right? If you talk to women that's had breast cancer, uterine cancer, cervical cancer, endometrial cancer, they've had these issues, the same issues. So we have to prevent from that being our reality, okay? Very important. A lot of women are struggling with conceiving also due to fibroids and this hormonal imbalance called estrogen dominance, okay? Very important. You want to realize that you don't want to, like fibroids are so prevalent, people forget that this is serious. It's a serious issue, right? Tumors don't belong in our womb. Cysts don't belong in our womb, okay? It is not normal. So what most women do, until they start exhibiting symptoms, they don't care when it comes to fibroids. They're like, okay, whatever, right? But no, it's important. This doesn't belong in your womb. It is your birthright to be fibroid free. It is your birthright to have healthy menstrual cycles, okay, that are no longer than 3 to 4 days, because they're not supposed to be that long, okay? You're not supposed to have a cycle that's longer than 3 to 4 days. Hi, Marsh, how are you? So very important that you realize this. When the body is when you're not dealing with toxins, your body operates the way it's supposed to, okay? It is not. So if you're dealing with all these mineral deficiencies, you got to address that, ladies, okay? So also too, hey, Lizette, how are you? How are you? Make sure, yes, thank you, Andrea, for following me. Make sure you're following me if you are not following me, so you'll know when I'm doing these lives. Ladies, also, let me talk about, so you have to get to the root cause of the problem. That's what I help women do. We address the problem from the root, and that's why they're able to get real results and not regrow the fibroids again and again and again, okay? Very important. That's why I take what I do seriously. I always tell women, look, if you want to work with me and you want just a quick remedy, you have no interest in actually changing your habits, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay. I can't take you on as a client. I will tell you that. I will tell you that straight up. Okay. I cannot take you on as a client if you're just looking for a quick fix. You don't want to address the root cause. I refuse to work with you. You can just take a course. Okay. Like this course on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course, or other courses, a Restore Your Womb course. I have self-study courses, and I also have where you can work with me, okay? And most people prefer to work with me, okay? But again, there's limited opportunities to do so, okay? I can work with you outside of the 6 weeks. Only in the Detoxify Your Womb program, the 3-month program, if you qualify. That's the only way, okay? After the 6 weeks, because remember, the last round starts on Friday, and there won't be availability for that. There will not be availability to sign up for that after Thursday. So then it will just be the Detoxify Your Womb program, okay? So yeah, so if you can get into this 6 weeks, get into it. And some people are like, okay, well, I know I want to join the Detoxify Your Womb program, but I will start the 6 weeks. Some people are telling me, and then I'll segue into that, so. And thank you, Kiana, for helping Grace. Hopefully that helps. I don't know, Grace. I don't know how to help Grace, but let's also talk about not relying on myomectomy as a problem and fibroid surgeries and UFE for fibroids, okay? If you guys don't mind, let's get it up to 2.5 likes real quick, okay? Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. I thank you guys for liking, but let's get it up to 2.5. Okay, if you're enjoying the live. Okay, so, because when you guys like the video, it pushes it out for more women to be able to it's so important for other women to have access to this information as well. How many women, thank you, Bad Girl Pimp, thank you, LaDonna, and thank you, Ellie. How many women are dealing with fibroids? Like, it's like just a huge amount, and there may be one woman who literally is, feeling like she may be planning her hysterectomy. She may, there's so many women that come to me like, I was planning to have a hysterectomy. I have no children and I want to have children, but I thought that was what I had to do. And then I found you. So this is, again, helping women to understand that they have more power than they think. Thank you, Arnita. They have more power than they even know. We got to put the power back into women's hands. We have to, because when it comes to women's health, the medical industry is failing women right now. They're failing women, okay, when it comes to women's health, and it's really sad, okay? So this is what I do. I help you understand that your body is powerful. It's a healing mechanism, and it can heal, but you have to provide the environment for it to do so. You have to, okay? You can't just heal because you ate good for one day. No, we have to provide the environment consistently for your body to be able to heal and thrive and get rid of these issues, okay? Very important. And do what it's designed to do. Your body wants to be able to do what it's designed to do, but unfortunately, you're the one that's holding it back, right? We blame the fibroid. We blame our periods. It's our body that's working against us. No, it's you working against your body. That's what it really is. When you realize that changes your mindset. It's you working against your body, okay? Yes, I had a hysterectomy, not knowing all of this. Please make other women aware. Thank you so much, Arnita. I really appreciate you. There's so many women, too, that's told me that they've had hysterectomies, but, if they know anybody, they're like, look, follow her, follow Sasha, because, just because a lot of women, it's so important that we have natural options. That's so important, right? It's so important. We cannot just tell women, hey, it's either you get surgery or, you just live forever with these fibroids. No, that's not how, women need to know that they have real options, okay, and viable options, okay? That's very important. And natural options, that's important, okay? So let me talk about relying on myomectomy, relying on a UFE. This, again, this is again a horrible advice. And when you go to a lot of fibroid platforms, they're always talking about surgeries and UFE, not telling you the implications, not telling you what's going on, not telling you why you developed the fibroid, not telling you it's going to come back afterwards. They're not telling you this. And here's the issue with that. The issue with that is that these procedures, again, actually put the body in a more weakened, compromised state. When you have fibroids, it's a full body issue. You have to understand it's a full body issue. So when you get cut open, you're putting the body in a more compromised state. That's why women are able to develop fibroids right after surgery. And then think of it like this. This woman, they will tell, okay, if you want to get pregnant, have the surgery or have the procedure, and then 6 months you can start trying. Many women before that 6-month mark develop fibroids, or they develop it when they're pregnant. Because of course your hormone levels are higher when you're pregnant, okay? Your hormone levels are higher when you're pregnant. So this, again, that's why women's fibroids grow so fast in pregnancy, which is dangerous, okay? A lot of women tell me, I'm in so much pain, I'm pregnant, with fibroids, there's so much pain. Yes, because that is triggering that fibroid. That's why I say take time to heal your body before getting pregnant if you know you have fibroids, okay? That's very important. Take 3 months, 6 months, get your body in a healthy state, rebalance your hormones before we actually start carrying life, okay? It's really important, really, really important. So do not rely on these surgeries to save you. These procedures are temporary and they're harmful. And let's not talk about uterine scarring that women have to clear out when they have these surgeries, okay? Uterine scarring. And the doctors have nothing for you when it comes to uterine scarring. So that in itself can prevent pregnancy too. And that in itself can be treated naturally too. But it takes time. It takes like a cleansing, detoxification, right? And healing in order to get the body in the healed state, okay? So very important. And in order to also get your uterus back to normal size, because a lot of women too. Put a 1 in the chat if you have an enlarged uterus. If you've been told that you have an enlarged uterus, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys don't mind, put a 1 in the chat. If you've been told that you have an enlarged uterus due to fibroids or due to anything else, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, so we have a couple women here that have an enlarged uterus. Yeah, so your uterus can get back to normal size, but once you actually, again, once your fibroids start getting a lot smaller, but you also too, you have to help your body be able to do what it's meant to do. So we have a few women that's here that's also been told, and there even doctors are telling women, some doctors have told women, oh, when it comes to fibroids and having an enlarged uterus, they're not related. I don't know why doctors are telling women that, but that is not true. They are related. However, you can have an enlarged uterus too without having fibroids due to just the toxicity in the body, you know, or thickened uterine lining. There's just so many issues that can go wrong when it comes to the womb. Again, when you don't provide the environment for your womb to heal, these issues occur, okay? Thank you guys for being transparent. Will fibroids shrink? Hold on. Will fibroids shrink through diet changes? It takes more than diet changes to shrink fibroids, but that's a good start. It will take a whole lifestyle, diet changes, okay? And mindset shift as well. That's another thing too, and self-love, okay? But that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense. So fibroids, do not rely on myomectomy. Do not rely on these surgical procedures. Rely on you, okay, to make these changes and get rid of these fibroids. Rely on you, okay? You have more power than you think. All right, so I want you guys to really embody that and believe that, okay? So not understanding fibroid triggers. And if you guys want me to do a video one of these days, maybe like tomorrow, something like that on fibroid triggers, put a 1 in the chat. Like, you know, things that cause fibroids, that trigger fibroids to either grow or develop, put a 1 in the chat, because there's so many, you know, a lot of people don't really understand what triggers these fibroids to grow. If you guys want that video, I will do that video. And you guys will not know whether I'm doing that video unless you're actually on my email list, okay? So if you're not on my email list, click the link in my bio to get on my email list, okay? It's really important you get on my email list, okay? And make sure you're following me on here so you'll know what time. I always send out to my email list what time I'll be live so they'll know, okay? They'll know. One time I was like 1 minute or 2 minutes late. Somebody emailed me and was like, hey, I don't see you online. I'm like, give me a second. Give me a second. Making another raw spinach salad now. Great. Oh, it's early. Oh, well, it's almost 12. I don't eat till 12, so to me, I'm like, this is still like morning mode to me, okay? Make sure you're eating lots of fruit, Jessica. Lots of fruit, okay? In the morning, fruit. Before 12, let's pack up on the raw fruits, okay? I'm not saying salad is not bad, but you can do that for like, I tell people salads is great for like dinner. Lighter foods for dinner, And then, you know, lunch, you could do something a little heavy, like maybe like sweet potatoes and kale and like, you know, things like that, right? So that's how I kind of like, and we want to make dinners lighter. Lunch is a little bit more, you know, heavier and more fruit in your diet, if that makes sense. Okay. So, not understanding fibroid triggers, I see someone, so that will lead to reoccurrence in the body, fibroid reoccurrence. So we'll do that live tomorrow. Tomorrow when I have time, it will probably be a late live, guys, because this week I'm moving, Lord, but I'm still gonna be going live for y'all, okay? I'm gonna still be going live for y'all, but the times may be a little crazy, but just be on my email list, you'll know what time I'm going live, okay? So, really important, so that you realize that you understand that you know, fibroid triggers, we have to understand that these are things that doctors don't talk about. You're not going to hear about on other fibroid awareness platforms. And that's my issue with a lot of these platforms, because okay, if these are fibroid awareness platforms, why are you guys only talking about surgeries and UFE? If so, then that we don't have to be on these platforms. We can just go to our doctor. They're saying the same thing. So they're like, oh, we're putting awareness out, and they're really not. That it frustrates me. They're not putting any awareness out, real awareness out, and that's why people are more confused. They're adding to the confusion, you know. So I get frustrated with a lot of these fibroid awareness pages and platforms, and people, I follow some of them on Instagram, and they're the worst. They give the worst advice, and they don't get to the root cause again of the issue. So it's just really frustrating. Okay. So also I want to talk about how normalizing the symptoms of fibroids, which is not understanding your body. So we talked about earlier in this live, I was saying that, put a one in the chat if you think cramps are normal. So understanding that things like cramps are not normal, understanding that heavy bleeding is not normal, understanding that if I'm bleeding for more than 3 or 4 days, that is hemorrhaging during my cycle. That is considered hemorrhaging. If I have to use like a heavy pad or, you know, overnight pad, this is hemorrhaging. So you have to understand the difference between a normal cycle and hemorrhaging, which a lot of women don't understand. Okay. So you're not supposed to, again, bleed for more than 2, 3, 4 days, right? After that, it's just too much. I always, when my clients work with me, they go from 14-day cycles. One of them was for 21-day cycle to 3-day cycles, or 14-day. One went from 14-day cycles to 4-day cycles. No pain, no bloating, no inflammation, no painful breast tenderness, none of that, right? Your body's not supposed to go through that in order to heal. Okay. Recently, I had a client who got rid of 6 fibroids. Excuse me, who got rid of 2 fibroids. She had 6 fibroids, got rid of 2, and then the rest of them shrunk to like down to like they're like 3 centimeters or lower than that. And now I'm on her, look, we gotta get rid of the rest of these fibroids. See, she got rid of 2 already. Before, her womb was a mess before, okay? And she thought that she had to have a hysterectomy. She's in her 40s, okay? You don't have to have you do never have to have a hysterectomy, okay? And I'm gonna stand on that. You never do. Don't let them take out your womb. Don't let them, okay? If they have already, do the best you can. Restore hormonal balance. That's what you can do. Restore balance in your body, because again, when you take out your womb, your body's gonna be off balance. So we have to still do the work to restore balance in our body. We still have to make changes in order to be the healthiest that we can, so we don't get all of these side effects of getting our womb taken out, okay? So hopefully that makes sense, okay? So never normalize never normalize what is your body Never normalize your body communicating with you. Our body communicates with us through pain sometimes, and it's gonna try to get your attention. So if cramps didn't get your attention, then maybe it'll start with heavy bleeding. If heavy bleeding didn't get your attention, then we'll start developing fibroids. If those small fibroids didn't get your attention for you to make changes, then it'll start getting bigger and exhibiting more symptoms. So you see what I mean? Your body's trying to get your attention. We think of our body as working against us when these things are happening, instead of thinking, partnering with our body in order to get to the root cause of the problem and start making changes so your body can exactly do what it's trying to do what it's meant to do what it's designed to do, okay? So not putting all these hormones into your body as far as birth control, progesterone, these things, again, create toxins in the body, fertility treatments, and I'm going to stand on that. I know that's controversial for me to say, but I have to stand on that because I know what it does to the body. And the fertility industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. They're not going to tell you, okay? They're not going to tell you what a lot of these pharmaceuticals are really doing. Do not get on any medications to treat fibroids or heavy bleeding. No, get to the root cause. Look at your habits. Evaluate your habits. Ask yourself, are my habits helping my body heal, or are they worsening my health? For most of you, you will see your habits directly are worsening your health. So let's start making these changes, right? And, and this is what I work with women to do, to really go into depth of, okay, what is your lifestyle habits? We get personal as far as what do you do for a living, and even like what time do you go to bed, what time we go personal, so we're able to develop the right plan for them and personalize the plan for them. That's very important, okay? That's very important, because why one woman develop fibroids will be different from another woman, right? They'll be a little different from another woman. One woman, it might have been her diet, strictly her diet. Her diet is just a mess, right? Another woman, it may be, usually it's not only diet, but for most women, one woman, it may be stress levels, and she just don't take care of herself at all. And also low self-esteem and feelings inadequate, feelings of, not feeling worthy. Because again, I always say fibroids too manifest on a spiritual level as well. Feelings of unworthiness, of you being unfulfilled, you operating in autopilot and just living and just existing here and getting through the day and not actually living. That's the difference between living and existing. Okay. Not indulging in hobbies or creative pursuits, and just again focusing on work, responsibility, bills, doing everything for everybody else, taking care of everybody else and not taking care of yourself. That's what a lot of women operate in. Work, responsibility, bills, taking care of the kids, husband. Okay, do it again the next day. And no type of taking care of their selves and their being. That's the issue. You cannot show up as your best self when you're not caring for yourself. You just can't. You're not going to be the best coworker, the best friend, the best spouse, the best mother when you don't care for yourself. You just don't. And you also teach your children bad habits as well. Okay. People act like they like people pleasers, but they really don't. They don't have respect for people pleasers. Operating on autopilot was huge for me for years. Absolutely, LaDonna. So many women can relate to this. Me too. That was me for many years too. I can totally relate. Operating. That's when I had fibroids, like developed those fibroids, right? Operating on my autopilot. I was not happy. I was just going through the motions. That's why I can talk about it, because I was there, y'all. I was there, going through the motions, and not really actually living life. And I would say, oh my God, time is moving by so fast. But because I wasn't living my life. I was just going through the motions, not taking breaks, just going through the motions. And I wasn't happy. I was miserable. I was sad. I was depressed. I was anxious, and I was angry. Okay. I was not the nicest person during those years, okay? And because I wasn't happy. When you're not happy, you're not gonna, again, even though it seemed like I was a people pleaser, but I just wasn't the nicest person. Okay, I'm making myself take breaks in between texts. Absolutely, you need breaks, and also take opportunities to pour into yourself. Like, we have to think back to what we enjoy doing, right? What do we enjoy doing? Like, what are some, and I'm not talking about something like, like brunch and drinking wine, okay? I'm not talking about that crap. I'm talking about actually what are creative hobbies that you used to do. There's women that used to, paint and do art or sing, and they just stopped doing it. And because the life was lifing. But why can't you start doing it again, even if it's just for you? Or sewing, like what are some creative pursuits? Roller skating. Oh my God, yes, I used to love roller skating. Yes, that's something I need to get back to myself. And just feeling so free. But I probably is not the best now, but we'll see. But roller skating, like Pilates, what do you enjoy doing? And what have you stopped doing because you say life got too busy? No, you make time for that. Make time just like you make time in your schedule for work, responsibilities, for paying bills. You got to carve out time in your planner, in your schedule, in order to pour back into yourself, okay? Writing and sitting by the water. I love that. Oh my God, that sounds so relaxing. Oh my gosh, yes, I love the water too. So writing and sitting by the water, yes. And you'll get the best ideas, I bet, when you do that. So peaceful. Or just being out in nature, like things like that, right? What calms you, what actually makes your soul feel alive? Like find what that is. Find those things and do them. Make them a part of your habits, right? I tell my clients this on their healing journey. No, what are we doing as far as pouring back into ourselves, right? What are we doing? This is part of the healing journey, the womb healing journey. It is not just, I just tell you a couple things to do. No, we're lifestyle changes, okay? We can't be living life on autopilot. Life is too short, okay? Just yesterday, I got news that my dad's best friend, I mean, I'm talking about they've been best friends since they were kids, and they're in their 70s now. His first daughter just passed away. Life is short. She's in her 50s. She passed away from just a random heart attack, right? It's so sad, so sad. So life is short, and unfortunately. So we're not meant to be on here to suffer with these health issues and the fibroids and cysts and heavy bleeding. Absolutely not. This takes away from your quality of life, whether you realize it or not. It really does. I didn't realize it until I was out of it. I was like, wow, I suffered, and I started normalizing suffering. No, that's why I get on here to let you guys not normalize suffering, because before you realize all these years that you struggle with these issues, they're gone. You can't get them back. So it's so important for you to make use of today, okay, and going forward, okay? Very, very important. So before we go, does anybody have any questions? I wanted to give you guys advice that we hear constantly for fibroids that is horrible, that actually is doing more harm than good, so that you guys can shift your mindset on how you address your fibroids, how you actually to get to the root cause of the problem instead of just let me just treat it for today. That's really important for me, okay? Thank you so much for the likes, Jessica. Okay, and if you guys are not following me, be sure to follow me. I have an appointment today for a recheck up after 3 years of fibroid removers. Okay, well, good luck, Denver. Good luck. Come back and let me know. You can send me messages. Let me know how that went. Okay, but let me just say this, because somebody sent me a really good question on. They sent me a good question on. They emailed me earlier this morning. And they were asking me, should they still bother with healing the womb and rebalancing their hormones and getting to the root cause of the problem after having surgery, if they had surgery already? Absolutely. As a matter of fact, you more than anybody need to do that. You know why? Because what developed the fibroids are still there. So you more than anybody. And then what women are doing now, when they know that fibroids can come back, they're living in panic mode, like, oh my gosh, is it back? Is it back? Is it back? Instead of actually being proactive and preventing it from coming back. And I'm telling you this as somebody that had fibroids come back, okay? I had fibroids years ago before I knew what I knew now. Like 12 years ago, I had the surgery, okay? Worst decision of my life. They grew back shortly after, and that's when I went on my journey to heal, to shrink and get rid of the fibroid, okay? I said, there's no way in hell I'm going through that again. There's no way. I said, I'm not going through that traumatic, painful, horrible surgery again. And since then, I have not struggled with fibroids at all. Okay, so your body can't heal, but you got to do the work for it to heal. And when you've had a removal, you got to listen. You have to be proactive. You start as soon as possible, okay? Because you getting out of this uncertainty of, oh my God, is it coming back? No, we don't want to live like that. I am certainly not removing my fibroids. Absolutely not. No, you can now when you can actually do the work in order to get rid of them naturally, right? And have them. Listen, I tell you guys, I had a client get rid of a 6 centimeter fibroid in 3 months. Boom. Boom. Okay. Ebony, if you want to know the full steps, I have my 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course. That's fully everything I did to get rid of fibroids. And also a bonus. There's a bonus step in there as well. So it's actually 13 steps. There's also trainings on my how to cleanse the liver, how to cleanse the lymphatic system, how to eliminate heavy bleeding, fiber-friendly meal plan, and a fiber-friendly grocery shopping list is all there. So click the link in my bio, check out my 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course. This is an amazing course. And many women have gotten powerful results. How long does it take to shrink them naturally? Great question. Okay, so you're welcome, Denver. When it comes to shrinking fibroid naturally, I don't like to put a time on it because everybody's different, right? It depends. If you're doing it alone, I don't know whether you're doing the right thing. So I can't just say, oh, it's going to take you this long to shrink them, right? For the women that work with me, they're able to see results within months. I still don't like to put time on it, okay? But if you go to my profile, okay, if you go to the left of my pinned post, the top pinned post on the left, you're gonna see my client my detoxify wound client who had a huge belly, large fibroids, large cysts, right? Huge belly. You're gonna see the before and after pictures. And now, and this was in November. Now her belly is like almost flat. And this is like, she took that picture in February, right? So, well, it is still February, early February. So I think in about 2.5 months, those were her results. So you can visibly see her fibroids are actually shrinking drastically, okay? But listen, she went all in. She didn't play. She said, listen, what I gotta do? She took a course with me one time. She took one of my self-study courses and she said, no, I took the course, amazing, but now I want to work with you. I want to work closely with you. So she joined the Detoxify Your Womb program, and she went all in. She didn't play. And she's a nurse. She has a crazy schedule and still was able to do this. So I always said nobody has any excuses. I've had women that's literally traveling the world and still able to do my program, because it's not that you need more time. You just need to know what to do, the right thing to do, the right plan to do. Okay, so that's important. So for everybody, it's different. It depends on what you're actually doing. If you actually have the right plan, and you're, some women, they kind of put their toe into it slowly. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? But it just depends. I don't like to put a time limit on it, but I could say you can this is what I can say. I can say within 30 days or less, some women even a week, right? You're able to, all your fibroid symptoms are gone. 30 days or less. If you're working with me, 30 days or less. I've seen people they've gotten their cycle literally the next week after working with me. It was drastically different, drastically lighter, no pain, much better. Okay, that's how you know the body's healing and the hormones are rebalancing. Okay, we're achieving hormonal health. Okay, does anybody have any questions before we go? Okay, very, very important for you to realize that your body can heal. Your body's a powerful healing mechanism. All right, but you gotta do the work for that to happen. You gotta do the work for that to happen. Okay, we want to be able to just eat what we want and treat our body any way we want and expect it to treat us good. No, that's not how it works. Just like it's kind of like, you being in a relationship or marriage and you just treating that person any way you want to, and you expect them to treat you good. It's not gonna happen, right? It's not gonna happen. Dang, I missed. It's okay. It's okay. You may see the replay on YouTube, maybe, because I don't put all the replays on YouTube. I put some. So, because I want y'all to be actually here in real time, okay? So just look out. If you guys are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's called Sasha Rosa. Sasha Rosa, you'll see me. So get subscribed to my YouTube channel. You can also click the link in my bio, and you'll see where it has the YouTube symbol. Click on that. It'll take you straight to my YouTube, okay? Make sure you subscribe, all right? Because if I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll start doing videos particularly for YouTube. I'll start doing more content on YouTube. Now I'm putting replays on YouTube and some of that things. And I also have a series on my page, like a mini series. I'm going to put more videos in it called the root causes of fibroids. I put up 4. I'm going to put up some more. But y'all, this week is crazy. I'm moving, so have patience with me this week. I got moving. I got new clients. I'm excited, but it's all good. I always am able to balance everything and still get my rest, okay? Still get my rest, still pour into myself, because that's important, okay? And somehow God makes a way, okay? And make sure you guys also subscribe to my email list. If you're not subscribed to my email list, I went live yesterday and I looked and only 2 people subscribed. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Y'all make sure you guys subscribe to my email list, okay? So you'll know when I'm going live. And also, too, I also send good out information through my lives. Today, I sent out a email called Creating a Womb-Friendly Environment. So you're going to miss these type of emails. And it's also a reminder for you to get started, to be consistent, to go all in on your journey. I've had people literally subscribe to my email list, let me know, look, I love you getting your emails because they're a reminder for me, okay? So I had a myomectomy 4 weeks ago and I'm bleeding so bad with clots. Oh no, baby Nash. Oh no. Did you let them know? Listen, how long have you been bleeding? Did you just start bleeding, baby Nash? And also, I have 2 questions. Did you just start bleeding? How long have you been bleeding? And are you in the U.S.? Okay, that's an important question. But even though they mess up surgeries here too. But I just want to know. Are you in the U.S., baby Nash? If you guys have any more quick questions, let me know. More than 7 days. Oof. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. You might have to go back for a checkup. But whatever you do, do not let them do another surgery. We got to heal the body. I'm in the UK. Okay, you're in the UK. Do not let them do it. Go back for a checkup. Let them know what's going on. And also, too, it's possible. I've seen there may be a fibroid, another fibroid. It's possible. Hopefully that's not the case. But you do have to, you have to start getting started on your womb health journey. You have to start on your healing journey now. Okay, go back to them, see what they say, what's going on, let them know what's going on, and really you have to get to the root cause of what's going on, okay? You got to, because again, I tell you guys all the time, I tell you guys all the time, these surgeries do not get to the root cause of the problem, and they create more harm than good in the body, okay? Stop having these fibroid surgeries. I know you didn't know, Baby Nash, so I'm not talking to you, but I'm talking to anybody that has a fibroid surgery, that has a myomectomy scheduled, a UFE scheduled. No. Actually get to the root cause of the problem. I was admitted 5 days in the hospital and prescribed hormone tablets. Oh my gosh. Oh. Are you kidding me? Wow. They prescribe you hormone tablets after you just got rid of fibroids. I think they just got rid of your fibroids. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like they're trying to make your fibroids regrow again. Fibroids are triggered by hormones. That's ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you went through that. I heard the UK, well, I've heard the hospitals in the UK are horrible, honestly. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Please get on my email list. Baby Nash, if you're interested in working with me, send me a message, but get on my email list for sure. For ladies that are watching this and interested in working with me, be sure to check out my 6-week womb healing intensive. Ladies, we have 3 more days for you to register. It starts on Friday. And as soon as you register, you're also going to get access to our learning platform, okay? The ladies today have logged in and got started. I'm excited for them. But Thursday is the last day. We start on Friday, okay? I'm letting a few more people in, all right? This is for women that are ready to listen. You're ready to heal your womb in 2024. You're ready to get rid of these fibroids in 2024. We're about to be in March though. So we gotta get started, especially for you ladies that have whether you have large fibroids or small fibroids. It's time to get started. You can literally get healing and have a much better summer, okay? And be able to enjoy your summer without these fibroid issues, okay? Summer's on the way. You can see relief before summertime, okay? But you gotta do the work, okay? So that should be the goal for everybody. Fibroid free in 2024. That's what we fibroids free in 2024. That's what we're pushing. Fibroid free, cyst free. Free from these reproductive health issues, free from heavy bleeding, free from horrible menstrual cycles. Freedom. And once you get on the other side, it's truly freedom. Trust me, okay? So if you're interested, click the link in my bio, check it out, okay? If you're interested, if you have a question about my 6-week womb healing intensive or any of my other services, let me know, okay? Yeah, my summer was a mess, so much bloating. Oh, but that's okay, because summer 2024 is going to be better, and so the summers going forward is going to be better, okay? I remember those summers with heavy bleeding, those vacations that were ruined because my periods were so heavy, and I had fibroids. Vacation ruined for me. I wish I can get all those vacations back. That's why I say, you guys, do the work now. Don't let these fibroids eat away at your life. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that, okay? Don't let them do that. All right? So it is time for me to go. I've been on here for about an hour. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. It is Monday. Make this week a lovely week. And if you're coming with me to the 6-week womb healing intensive, come on, let's go, okay? Come on and let's go, all right? You can also check out my other, I have self-study courses. My 12 Steps on How to Shrink Your Fibroids full bundle course. You click on where it says exclusive womb healing resources, womb wellness resources. Jessica, she got the 21-day womb healing meal plan. We also have how to reverse anemia, my how to eliminate heavy bleeding. The training is there. There's no excuse. And Baby Nash, you can also check out my how to eliminate heavy bleeding training. It's only, $47. There's no excuse to be suffering. I got all resources from every price point for y'all. Okay, and the link in my bio. Check it out. Okay, we have things that are $19 all the way up. Right? So nobody should be suffering. Okay. Alrighty. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.